How's it going, everybody? I'm Bover King. This is NASCAR The Game 2011, and we are in the chase. Time to get chase racing, boys. Chicagoland is, of course, the first race in the chase. I believe this was actually 2011 was the first year Chicago was the first race. Still don't know if all 20 people are in the chase or not. I'm guessing so. It did. Wait. No, it doesn't look like they're. That's weird. I don't get it. Cause yeah, doesn't look like the other guys are in the chase. So yeah, we actually got to see the points here. So it looks like we did end up getting Brian Vickers into the chase. It looks like Jeff Burton was the other driver. Did he have a win? He did not have a win, so he must have been the first car on points, I guess you could say, outside the top 10 to get in. Looks like, let's see, Greg Biffle and Juan Pablo Montoya made it. It's been a while since I've recorded this, I'm sorry. So I forget kind of what the heck is going on in this game. All I know is that I need to go fast, turn left, drive in circles, and I can do that with the best of them usually. So let's get to it. So I guess it is just the top 12, because you can see kind of like the points, the big differential in there. But for whatever reason, it's like they split it up here for whatever reason. So whatever. Let's go back. Let's get to this. Last week looks like, or not, it's not even last, it's been like 2 weeks since I've actually done this. But last race, I finished 13th. Not very good momentum going into the chase. As you can see, I attempted to do a recording of this with 3 times wear. But even then, just pitting under green is just a complete mess in this game. So I'm going to keep it at double wear. I did give it my best shot, but like I made my way up through the pack. I was like 5th, and then I went to go pit, and like the car behind me, I think it was Ryan Newman, he hit me, and I got an illegal pit road entry. I was like, no, not gonna happen. So I stopped it, and I was like, we're just not gonna do it, because I kind of wanted to be more competitive. I don't want to win every single race, because it's not that fun when that happens. But it's just not going to be worth it if I'm going to have to deal with the stupid AI and pit road, illegal entries, and all that kind of stuff. So, anyways, let's get to it. Kevin Harvick is on the pole, it looks like, unfortunately, with lap time of 29.89 seconds. We are, of course, going to skip, because we don't need to qualify. And we are, of course, not going to put any assists on, because we're not babies. And we are going to get to it. So, I like to consider Chicagoland kind of like my second home track. Because I live pretty close to Chicagoland. I also live pretty close to Michigan. They're the 2 tracks you should go to if I'm going to go to any track during the year. Though sometimes I like to go to different tracks. Like one year we went to Bristol, or like when I lived in Charlotte for a while, I did actually go to the Charlotte races and that kind of stuff. Used to live in Florida, so I went to Daytona and Homestead a lot. Homestead's definitely my favorite track, if I haven't said that already, out of all the ones I've went to. Really good racing. It's super new. Everything is super clean. It's always a good view, like no matter where you're really sitting on the track. It's really cool. The racing is definitely the best there, though. A lot of side-by-side, 3-wide action. You can actually pass cars, sort of thing. So I like it there. Chicagoland is pretty good as well, too. Though the last race I went to, which was the 2015 race, could get kind of boring at times, especially for me, since Casey Kane just sucked. Just completely sucked in that race. Plus, there's a lot of green flag runs, but overall, decent race. I think Denny Hamlin was the one who won that race. I do remember, like, Kurt Busch should have probably won, and then Jeff Gordon had a chance. He didn't get it. I was happy that Kevin Harvick got wrecked, but he ended up winning at Dover anyway, so it really didn't matter. But decent race at the end, but during the middle, it got a little stretched out. And then I was at the Chicagoland race in 2013, and it rained a lot, and it kind of sucked, but that was when I had hot passes with the Ganassi car, so I was able to kind of like sit in their pit box, watch some football actually during the rain delay and stuff, because you kind of have to, usually when you get hot passes and stuff, you kind of have to share, and like you only get to go up onto the pit boxes like every so often. But a lot of the other people who came, I guess, like weren't real NASCAR fans or something, so when the rain delay happened, they all left. So me and my dad were able to just chill in one of the pit boxes for the entire rest of the race, which was really cool. And it was a lot of fun, though waiting out the rain kind of sucked, because it took freaking forever. And of course, again, Casey had a pretty good car that race too, but he got like damage on pit road or something. I remember seeing it and be like, oh crap. So, and the first time I ever been to Chicago was 2011, so kind of like what we're doing here. So I'm kind of in the stands, if you want to think about that right now, watching this race. I'm watching myself in third person, I guess, doing this. Let's see, am I going to have to pit? No, luckily I'm not going to have to pit. I wonder if it'll come down to like fuel stuff like it's done the past couple times we've done races. It's a 400-mile race, technically. Obviously not doing the full distance, so maybe not. And geez, what has happened to Denny Hamlin? Like, he was doing so good at the beginning of the season. Now, I mean, he's in the chase, I'm sure, but this is not how you win championships, running 25th or whatever he is. I think that's Brian Vickers up there. That's good. The race I tried with a triple wear, he was not doing as well. I think he was like 28th or something. Whoops, sorry, Mark. Kind of weird. I'm not even moving up through the pack as fast as I was when there was more wear. Try to get on the high side here. And we got the run. Don't squeeze me in the wall, teammate. It just feels so good when you can nail the high line. Whoa, I slowed down a lot there. We're up to 13th. Jeez, the leader is so far out front. Doesn't look like I'm going to be winning this race. Ooh, Greg Biffle throwing the block. But I'm exiting the corner quite a bit better than him, so we'll pass him up. Deuces, Greg Biffle. Of course, this was back when Biffle was actually decent. But as of late, he's been doing better. I think he has like 2 top 10s in a row. Yikes. I tried to swing to the outside of him, but my momentum carried me right into the wall. That was close, Brian Vickers. We don't want a repeat of whatever that race was where we crashed each other. Ooh, jeez. It's crazy. Corner entry, my car gets really tight. Dang, well, Pablo Montoya getting her done. Ooh, getting really close to Jeff there. Don't bump into me, please. We got a good bite on the bottom. There we go. Swing down here, try to get a better lap time. Dang, he's 0.3 of a second faster than I am. Oh, we're up to 9th. Sweet. So we just need to click off some top 10s. Obviously some top 5s too. I'm sure there's going to be a couple races where I can contend for a win. But now that everything reset, my like 100-point lead is now gone. And Jimmy Johnson is my closest rival in the points, so it's good that we're passing him. And whoop, looks like I got a way faster lap time than the last, barely under 30 seconds. And we're going even faster this time, and yay. And we're crashing. Let's get going again. Wow. No, 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 no. Oh, God, we're into the freaking catch fence. Who was it that hit me? I think it was Ricky Stenhouse. Ah, well. I think I'm actually going to pit here. Wow, that was not good. I always seem to jinx myself in these things, because like, wow, I'm actually going way faster this time. And the way I freaking hit the wall. Stupid safer barrier. And we're running into each other. Yeah, I'm going to pit here, because I'm already near the back. Let's get some fresh tires and hope I can make my way back through. I don't know. Would I have been better off, like, if I would have got going? I don't know. I had the stupid weird, like, glitch where when you get spun out in this game, like, your car just doesn't want to go, and when you press the gas, like, it just slides all over the place. So maybe it worked out that I got annihilated by Ricky Stenhouse. Oh, wow. A couple guys pitted also. Kevin Harvick, Juan Pablo Montoya, looks like Joey Logano, Kyle Busch. Was he the leader? Who was the leader? I wasn't paying attention. I know the last race Kyle Busch was the leader when all that went down, but I don't remember who was in the lead this time. I'm trying to think, who was it? Oh well, not a big deal. We're just gonna have the slowest pit stop in history, of course. Luckily, it's under caution. So, back to square one, it looks like. Beautiful. This is the time of year that we don't want to be having these problems. But we got fresh tires. Most of the guys in front of us don't, so we should have been at an advantage. But we essentially lost half the race. To that shenanigan. So, just be patient. Try to work our way up through the pack. Let's not hit the wall anymore. So it seems to always be the death of me is hitting the wall. Ooh, sorry, Harvick. I actually did not mean to do that. Just my car gets so tight. It's weird. Right, let's swing down here because they might check up a little bit. Looks like they are, kind of. Alright, we're back up to 25th. That's good. Where was I when I wrecked? I think I was like 7th. Let's try to make our way at least back up to that. We're still up here, Elliott. Let's just stay up here. Let's hope we don't get squeezed into the wall. Ooh, we're having to make this high line work. Let's swing. Do a little crossover. Sorry, Tony. Sorry. Can't help it. For whatever reason, in turn 3, the car is so freaking tight. Especially entering the corner as low as I did was not a good idea. So it looks like Matt Kenseth, Matt the Brat as they say, is in the lead. Is he in the chase? I don't think he is in the chase. Well, we'll find out after this race, of course. All right, sorry, Brian Vickers. We got things to do, son. And even when I try to brake early, it's still super tight. I really do like or I did like Marcus Ambrose's paint scheme back in this time, like the Stanley cars. Even when like who was it? Scott Riggs and Bill Elliott drove that car, I think once during like a Charlotte race or something. I recreated it in this game actually. I don't know if I still have that custom paint scheme actually. Don't know if I transfer my save from my old PS3 to this one. And I might have even deleted it too. When I reset this. No, I think I just reset the career mode. I didn't delete my whole save. That would have been stupid. And obviously I'm like a legend or whatever it says with all this NXP. Ooh, sorry, Denny. Hey, Denny, you're up here in the top 10. Good job. So I'm definitely thinking these tires are helping. Because now we're definitely getting into the people who did not pit. God, how are you going so fast entering the corner? Jeez. Alright, I'm going to block you, Denny Hamlin. That's what you get for friggin' hauling ass going into the corner and just plowing into me. Look at that. They just go so fast and then they check up. Whew, Denny. I swear to God. We're still in the top 10 though. Haha. Oh no. Be careful. That's right. Get out of here, Denny. I think Joey was one of the cars that pitted too. So he's up here with us. He must have been slicing and dicing. Ooh, there's Jimmy again. We got to get by him. Split. I think that's actually Trevor Bain in this game. Okay, we are going way faster this time, and I'm not going to hit the wall. But I did not get off the corner as good as whatever lap that was. Lap 10. God, turn 3. So am I? 5th. Sweet. Let's try to keep this going. Keep Dale Jr. behind us. Who's the next guy? Mark Martin, 4.5 seconds up. I don't think it's worth it to push it with only like 4 or 5 laps to go, because I don't think I'm going to be a whole second faster than them. Turn 3. Four to go, 4 to go. Am I catching him? I am catching him though. I'm just trying to be smooth, honestly. Not really pushing super hard. That was a little too close for comfort there. Ugh. Swung out way too hard that time, but whatever. We didn't crash, that's all that matters. And I am pulling away from Dale Jr. I'm not really... me screwing up there kind of cost me some time, so probably not going to be able to catch them. Who's in front of Mark Martin? That looks like it might be Clint Boyer. With all like 3 pixels, I can make out like some yellow and a little red. Or maybe that's Kurt Busch? Looks like it might be Kurt. Yep, it's Kurt Busch. Yikes. Really close. Had flashbacks. Just gotta ride it out, 'cause it's coming up to the white flag. So looks like Matt Kenseth has this in the bag. Close for Jamie McMurray though. And stop. Why do I keep swinging out so far? Probably because I'm not paying attention. I'm looking at the ticker. Ooh. Oh, that's Trevor Bain. I was trying, like that little white behind Dale Earnhardt Jr. that almost looked like it might have been Eric Almirola. I was like, holy cow, he's usually way in the back. So I don't know how he would have gotten so far up front. Yep, Matt Kenseth gets the win. Looks like we're gonna come home a solid 5th. Good top 5. Ooh, they were side by side for 3rd there. Looks like Kurt Busch probably got it. We'll find out here in a second. So that turned out a little bit better than I thought. Definitely think it was a smart move to pit, because having those fresh tires definitely made a difference there. So yep, Matt Kenseth, he gets the win, led 16 laps, started 11th, so he did make his way up through the pack decent amount. Looks like Kurt Busch did end up getting 3rd there. Good top 10s by like Dale Earnhardt, Trevor Bain, because they haven't been doing too well. I don't even think Dale Earnhardt's in the chase. Denny Hamlin getting that top 10. Jimmy Johnson, I feel like is going to be my biggest rival in this. He came up 12th. Oh, it was Kevin Harvick who was leading, I guess. He led 11 laps, but he finished 18th, so that kind of sucks for him. And there's our per race chaos after the finish, I guess. So let's just keep going through. Ooh, Kevin Conway, not bad. Brian Vickers. Dude, come on. You were like 14th. What happened? Ooh, and Jennifer Joe. Just one spot ahead of Danica Patrick. And David Rudiman, utter collapse. Devastated he didn't make the chase. So let's see here. I am the leader. Oh yeah, I forgot we get bonus points for wins. I was like, how am I? He finished ahead of me, but yeah. So we have a 19-point lead over both Kurt Busch and Jimmy Johnson. Denny Hamlin 4th, Kyle Busch 5th, Jeff Gordon 6th, Kevin Harvick 7th, Greg Biffle, Tony Stewart, Brian Vickers, get in, boy. And Jeff Burton still in last, I guess, for the points. So, cool. And then we'll just go through the rest of the order. I don't know why those guys are still green. It's just going to bug me. I'm sure Jennifer Jo Cobb is still in front of Danica Patrick. Yep. Todd Bodine, though, just can't catch a break. He's going to finish last in the points, but what can you do? I think the next year, was it 59? Yeah. See, I'm smart. I even know the old NASCAR trivia. The fastest qualifying lap there, oh, I was thinking 194, but yeah, that was Michigan before the repave. Road course? Yay! I got it. So, that's it for Chicago. Next time we're going to be taking on the Magic Mile, the New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Hopefully, less shenanigans. I do remember the last race, though. I made a last lap dive for the win. That came up a little bit short, so let's hope it's a good finish this time. Hopefully, it's a good race, not a lot of crashing or anything like that. So, I will see you guys next time.